Hey guys, so I'm out here at Island Lake Recreation Area out in the Badlands where I am hill training for my AT hike next year. Down here in southeast Michigan, we don't really have very much good terrain to practice on. We have no mountains down here and very few hills, so this place is about 45 minutes from where I live. And it's pretty good practice. They don't have a ton of hills over here. A lot of them are closed off due to the mining that's happening out there, but as you can see, I've got some hills. The good part is it's all sandy, so it makes it twice as hard to get up than if it were just packed dirt. I'm standing on top of this giant hill that I just climbed. And basically all I'm planning on doing is just going up and down, mostly the same hills, because there's really only a few big hills here that you're still allowed to climb. They've, like I said, got the rest blocked off. So I'm doing what I can, but it's the best training I can get for the mountains down here or up here in Michigan. Okay, so I spent a little over an hour going up and down, and I'm exhausted. My thighs are screaming at me, my calves are screaming at me. But it's great training though, it really is. Like I said, we don't have much around here, so going up a hill that has a steeper incline than you see on most spots on the AT, just even though it's really short, going up and down that really helps a lot. Anyway, so I figured for the people who don't know who I am, I would just give you a quick rundown of how I got my trail name of Spotter. Back in 2019, I had a thru hike attempt, and I was given the trail name by a woman who I ran into in North Carolina. We were at a creek crossing that had a foot log to go over it, and she was a little nervous and scared to go across it, so I tried to kind of give her ideas of how to go across it and make it easier on herself, but eventually I ended up standing in the creek and I held her arm for her as she crossed the foot log, and she gave me the name of Spotter, and I loved it. So I've kept it ever since, and I feel in many of my other hikes since then I've lived up to the name, so I'm planning on keeping that for the 2022 season. Whew, sorry, I'm pooped. Alright, well, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. That right there is the hill that I was just doing all my ups and downs on. Doesn't look so steep over here, but it really is. Okay, so anybody who is curious about my 2019 attempt, let me just tell you that was a bad year for me. Nothing went right, and ultimately the reason I had to get off trail was because of my knee. It kept popping out of place and it was excruciating. I ended up having surgery on it after I got off trail, and I recovered, and then I had planned on going out in 2020, but I wanted to go Sobo in 2020. Well, we all know what happened last year. So I canceled my hike before it ever even started. And this year, 2021, I was not able to make it happen. So 2022 is a very important year for me. It is a year that I finally get to accomplish my dream. I've had multiple surgeries on my body since I left the trail in 19. And just if anybody was wondering what the scar on my neck's from, that's from a surgery. I had my cervical spine, 3 discs removed, replaced with cadaver bone, and then fused. So I'm one giant robot walking around, and hopefully nothing else in my body fails on me next year. I plan on taking it super slow. That's one of the main reasons why I'm starting so early, is I want to take my time and not end up hurting myself. Alright, well, I'm going to do a little bit more hiking and then head back to my car. My thighs are screaming. So I don't know how much more I'm going to go today. But I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm planning on doing a mini thru hike here in Michigan in a couple weeks with a friend. So I'll put that up because it should be able to test out some of my newer, colder weather gear. I swapped some out since this past winter, and I haven't gotten a chance to test it out yet. So that's coming up. See you guys then.